Hey, hello everyone. My name is Anjali and I'm third year BSMS student from IISER Bhopal. I'm from biological science majors and in this video I'll tell you people about my personal experience, that how I landed up to IISER and what was the motto of my life. And actually I don't know what was the motto of my life, but I'll tell you people how I landed up here, and then I want to relate with many of you, most of the droppers, because I was a dropper, so I know how much stressful and frustrating that period of life is. And really, for me also, it was very much stressful. So after watching this video, maybe you'll feel a little better. So I wanted something else from my life, and from childhood only it was like whatever I wanted I got. It was very easy for me to get what I wanted. But as we grow up, we see life, we face many things, and we have to face everything ourselves only most of the time when you are not close to others. So this video will be personal, and I hope it will help many of you, especially droppers. So, being very honest, I was preparing for NEET and I didn't know about IISER. I had no idea what IISERs are. And when I came to know about IISERs, I didn't fill the form because many people at my coaching institute, they told me that the examination is very tough and you'll not be able to crack, because my mock test marks were always in 400s. Like 400 to 450, I did not get above than that. So most of the friends of I don't know, should I call them friends, so many people told me that you'll not be able to crack IIT, so why are you wasting your money? So this type of comment I got. So I just didn't give exam. I was preparing for NEET only because from childhood only I'm from Bihar, so there either you become doctor, you become engineer, or you crack civil services exam. So these three were the only jobs which I knew, and which my parents wanted me to go into. So except these I didn't know what other career options or anything else are. So this was my case. So when I took bio because I like bio, so I took, it was very clear decision for me to take bio in 11th. When I took bio, then I had no idea that bio people have to study for so long. You take any branch of bio, you have to study very long. Either it is MBBS, BDS, Ayurveda, homeopathy, you come to IISER, NISER, you go to IISC. If you're from bio background, you have to study for long. When I entered 11th, I didn't know that if I'm taking bio, my life will become like this, because it is, sometimes it hurts when I see my classmates. They are getting placed, they are earning, and they are my classmates basically, because after 4 years they, those people get placements, and for us we still don't have any, any correct path, or any, very clear path, because in research we don't know for what we'll do research, what, under whom I'll do my thesis, because it is a very, changing path. You just change your topics of research, it all depends on interest. So this is not a 10 to 5 job. Yeah. So this is the thing here. When I was taking drop, and when I was preparing in my drop year, I was, first of all, I was very much frustrated. I had no hope that I'll able to crack. I just read and I studied because I had no hope, because I'm from Bihar, and in I never got marks above 600 or above 500 in any mock test. That was the reason I had no hope. Because in Bihar, cutoff was always 600 plus, always. Either it is general category or OBC, cutoff was always 600 above. And when when you are not getting above 500 also, then it is very, stressful, that I always used to think I'll not be able to get a seat. This was the thing. And my both parents are also working, so, and I had friends, like two of the friends I had, but they were also preparing for NEET, so I didn't find it, I was not comfortable to, tell them about my problems, because it was their drop year also now. So yeah, so I kept everything inside me, and I was dealing with my life, with my stress. So yeah, that was that, phase of my life was very stressful, because studies are not the only pressure which you people have. uh, I'll not tell in detail, but because my parents also watch this video and I don't want them to know. But there were more problems also. A teenager has many, many problems, and the small things in our life which our parents don't even bother about, they are huge things for us. Actually, they are huge things for us, and we spend a lot of time wasting on, those blockage of our life. So that was the thing also with me in my drop year. So it was very hard for me to, that 1 year was very stressful and very hard. So I gave my NEET exam, and after that I got 496 marks, and I knew that I'll not be able to get any seat anywhere. So yeah, but I studied in my drop year. It was very hard for me to study, but I used to study. I knew that with these marks I'll not be able to crack any government medical college, but I studied because I wanted to get a decent marks, because my father was paying so much for me, and I didn't want. It was like my father is paying so much of fees. At least I should get a decent marks. So that was the case. So I studied well, not well, because but I did not give my best even, so I should not lie. Yeah, but whatever it was, I managed somehow that year of my life, and I'm very grateful that I managed, because many of the students are not able to manage. Because I'm at IISER, and to be very honest, I did not like IISER. Your opinion must be different from mine, because many of you must be interested in deep research, so IISERs are heaven for you, but I was not interested in research now. So when I came here, I was so much devastated by this curriculum. I had to study maths, and it was like hell for me to study maths and programming. So yeah, I had to study all these things. Then earth sciences also, you have to study everything. So it was very tough for me here to survive, and now I have managed, like, now I have adapted myself to this environment. Still I'm struggling only, but now as I have got bio, so I study means studies are not that stressful now, because I have got bio, and now I have to study only bio, and I like bio. But that part of my drop year was devastating. So maybe it is for you also. So for them, I want to tell that destiny has something for us. If you'll know my life journey now, means that 1 year you will become a firm believer of destiny. you know I gave ICAR, you must be knowing, agriculture exam. Then I gave BHU, I gave Bihar entrance, something was there for BCC agriculture state exam. NEET also I gave, I got a decent marks. Maybe I would have got Ayurveda and dental in Andhra. That's different thing. So that was my scenario. And at that, I forgot to tell you people that after 12th I joined DU in journalism. I was not clear about my life. I was just experimenting. So I joined DU, and I left DU in almost a month. My father told me that when you don't study at home, because at that time it was online, so he told me when you're not studying, then at least leave DU, prepare for NEET. So yeah, I left, because I took admission in journalism because I thought maybe my speaking skills, I am confident enough, I'll speak. But there you had to study history, pol science, and whatnot, and for a science student it's difficult to study that. So I left it, and I prepared for NEET, and these were the marks I got. And I did not get admission anywhere after my drop year. I did not get admission in BHU, BHU agriculture, ICR. I did not get agriculture. I was getting other branch but not agriculture. And yeah, of course, MBBS I was not getting only. And what else I gave exam? BCC, my Bihar agriculture exam. There also I was not getting agriculture, I was getting other branches. See, the Bihar state exam is so much, it's very difficult. It's easy to get into IISER, but not there. So I was very much frustrated also, but my parents were not. They told me that don't worry, we'll get you admitted somewhere, means any course. Not means any course, means they were trying to get me into private MBBS. But for me it was, I am very emotional type of person. So I thought that I am from a middle class family, my parents are working, but they are government, they are in government jobs. So it will be very difficult for me to pay the it will be difficult for them to pay the fees. Maybe they'll manage to pay, but it would be very difficult, and then nothing will be left for future. And then there will be so much of pressure with me, that someone is paying 15 lakhs a year. Then how much pressure it will be on my head to study, and with so much of pressure I would not be able to study. So I left that decision. And for IISER, I didn't know about this exam. So one of the boy in my locals, I was roaming on the street, and that day we talked, and then about studies. So he told me, why don't you give IISER entrance exam? I had no idea about IISER. So when I came, I searched about IISER, and that was the last day to fill form. I just filled the form, and then I came to know that the exam is very difficult and all. So I was not going to give examination, because either examination was almost a week after NEET examination. So 1 week I didn't study anything. But my mother told me that at least go and give, because this is the last time you are giving exam. After this, you'll not give exam. So I just went and gave exam. And to my surprise, means really I did not study for 1 week. And my biology section was completely correct. And of course, I did not study maths after 10th, so I did not attempt maths, but my biology section was completely correct and average in physics and chemistry. So when the results came, I calculated my marks. It was something in 80s. Then I got IISER Bhopal in third round. Yeah. So that was the case. And I came here because I did not want to join private MBBS, and there was no courage left in my heart to take another drop because it takes a lot of courage. And you should be honest with yourself. You should not care about others' opinion, but you should be honest with yourself. You should ask yourself that will I be able to crack this NEET examination, or will I be able to crack JEE? So you'll get the answer, because we all know how much hard work we do. A student like me who studies 3 to 4 hours a day, they can't, means I can't dream of get, I was not able to even dream of getting AIMS Delhi because I'm studying that much now. Of course, a person who studies that 12 or 14 hours a day, he's more deserving than me. So you should be honest with yourself that how much hard work you are doing, and with that hard work what you'll get. So that was the case for me. I did not take another drop for NEET because I knew that I'll not be able to study so long. I means NEET preparation requires a lot of dedication, and I was like, i cannot I cannot take drop here because it was very much frustrating for me. I thought that I'll take admission in IISER and side by side I'd prepare for NEET. So that was my thought. But after coming to IISER, you'll realize that this is a big myth. You can't do this. The curriculum of IISER, it is very much difficult. It is much difficult than MBBS, and I'm not joking because I was preparing for NEET. So all my friends are doing MBBS or BDS from government colleges only, and I have shown them my syllabus, my curriculum, and they have even agreed to this that the curriculum of IISER is much tougher than them. So when you come here, it's almost not possible to prepare for an exam like NEET or JEE. So that then I was just trapped in this syllabus, and then I was preparing. The problem with me in 2 years was that I love bio. There was no problem in studying bio. If they gave bio in first year only, then IISER would have been very peaceful place for me. But I had to study maths, and that maths was not easy. It's very difficult maths. We had to study in first year. You all have to study if you come to IISER. So though studying maths programming was hell for me, but you have to study, there is no escape. And then you have to study something else also, like I took earth science because we have to take something, and some courses are compulsory too. So all these things I had to study, and I barely managed to pass in maths. So yeah, that was a tough time for me. And for getting bio, there is so much of competition. Think you have entered IISER by by giving so much competition, and you think that now competitions are gone and you'll enjoy your college life. But after coming to IISER, I was trapped. I had to study now more because I wanted biology. Because if I would not study hard now, then I would not get biology, and then my life would have become more hell. I was just zero in chemistry and all, so they would have given me chemistry or earth science, which I did not want to study. So I had to study hard to get biological science, because either here you get biological science with a, you have to maintain a CPI around 7.5, then only you'll get biological sciences. And you can ask any IISER student that getting a CPI, maintaining a CPI 7.5 is very difficult. So I had to manage that. Then I got bio, and after this now I feel better here because now I have to study only bio. So this was my journey. So I had no idea about IISER, and I landed up here. You people also now in your drop year, you must be very much frustrated what I'll do. If I'll not be able to get MBBS, my life will be stopped. But you should ask yourself what you want to become in life, and if there comes no answer now, then you ask yourself in which subject you are interested in. And if you get that subject, now study that subject only. Because if you love bio, then it's not necessary to become doctor, because bio has a very big, they have very much branches. Maybe you are interested in ecology, maybe you are interested in genetics, so you can do research on that topic. Topic becomes very precise as you grow up in this field. So ask yourself this question. And if you don't have any aim of your life, like I didn't had, I actually didn't had, because people were telling bio liya hai to doctor banna hai, so that was the only thing. So if you don't have any aim, then go with the flow, give exams, see where you get, and some decent college, then go with the flow. If you love that subject, then study that subject, apne aap rasta khul jata hai. So this is what I wanted to tell. And I want to tell that if you have courage na, if you are having much money, then of course आंख बंद करके तुम प्राइवेट कॉलेज ले लो. बट अगर उतना तुम्हारा फाइनेंशियल कंडीशन उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है कि तुम साल का 15-20 लाख दे पाओ, देन आई डोंट थिंक तुम्हें जाना चाहिए वहाँ पे, बिकॉज एमबीबीएस ही बस नहीं करना होता है। एक एमबीबीएस डॉक्टर को तो पूछते भी नहीं है जब तक वो मास्टर्स ना करे। तो तुम्हें मास्टर्स भी करना है, यू हैव टू क्रैक नीट पीजी ऑल्सो। सो थिंक अकॉर्डिंगली, थिंक फॉर अ लॉन्ग रन एंड देन टेक डिसीजन. You know, many of you must not be knowing even what IISERs are, but IISERs are remarkable institute, and the facility you'll get here now to study is just at another level. Professors are so great, and environment means the environment for studying is very good. You know, you can come here, and if you're interested in studying now, then you can study that subject very deeply. Because when I have come to third year, now I have to study only biology. So now I'm liking this institute a little better than yesterday, but I'm just telling you the truth, that you have to study all these courses if you enter IISER. From third year you'll get your major, but before that you have to study everything. I just shared you my journey, my personal experience. Now it depends on you. If you have that much of courage left to take drop, if you have full faith and believe in you that you will crack NEET, or maybe you are ready to take n number of drops, you should not even think about that. But if you are ready to take another drop and you think now I'll get into medical college, then you should take drop. Let me share you one experience. My friend, she's still taking drop, and sh- this is very much devastating. Means 4 years. This was her fifth attempt, I think. So yeah, it's taking 5 attempts and then getting a medical college, and she didn't get still. So how, those students, how they will manage to pass semester examinations of MBBS, which is so tough. You should think about this. If you're getting a seat in government medical college after 5-6 drops, then how you will be able to manage semester examination, which is so vast, much more vast than whole NEET syllabus. So think about these things. And you should not, there are so many options left in life, and you should not just think about MBBS and get restricted to MBBS. People take wrong steps and they become so much depressed in life, that only MBBS is left, only this field is left. Life is much more than that. You should always think about other career options. I have made a video that what you should do if not NEET. I'll pin it in comment section, you must watch it. And if you have any doubts left, you can comment down in comment section. I'll try to reply them, because my semester has started now, so I'll be less active. I forgot to tell you people regarding this, but I think that I should tell that at this point of time, 11, 12th and drop year, parents restrict you to limited number of things, limited number of people, and we find it frustrating. But my personal experience and my opinion, that at these 3 years now, don't get involved into anything. Whatever you have to try in life, boyfriend, दारू, जो भी तुम्हें करना है, पार्टी, तुम्हें एक्सप्लोर करना है लाइफ को, तुम्हें जो भी करना है ना, तुम कॉलेज आके करना. आई एम जस्ट टेक इट एज अ वार्निंग, बिकॉज यू शुड नॉट गेट इन्वॉल्व इन ऑल दीज एक्टिविटीज. तुम्हें कितना भी you have to control your hormones, you have to control yourself, and we all know inside what is good for us and what is wrong for us, because maybe you would not be knowing, but your parents must be knowing. So only these 3 years now, restrict yourself. After that, in college, do whatever you want to do. But my personal experience and opinion, because I have seen people with so much of IQ and so much of good academic record, these 3 years just change themselves. Many of you must be relating to me. So this is what I wanted to tell you people. And it's your life, so live as you want. And this was my journey. I hope you learned something from this. So thank you and have a nice day.